Yeah, I mean, a great example of that is a company we've worked with that does send robots into sewers to collect public health data. And they're primarily a software company. They analyze that with their IP, but they have to send robots into the sewers to get that data. And sewers are not a hospitable environment.
No, you mean people they're not volunteering for that job?
Not only are they not volunteering, but you can imagine early prototypes really got beat up down in the sewers.
Yeah.
A lot of help was needed around making them corrosion proof and rust proof. And when we first engaged, we gave them funding, we gave them education, we gave them connections. Their beachhead market was helping to identify clusters of high opioid use and then monitor the effectiveness of interventions. But right after we helped get their robots really ruggedized, the pandemic hit, and they had that mindset of what's going to work next. And they pivoted to help with early COVID detection.
Okay.
And their robots are actually in sewers across every state in the country now, helping us all with real-time data. But that's a perfect example of that mindset of we're passionate about public health, we're passionate about the opioid crisis. Here's new information, and here's where we can reach a whole new level of impact, and let's run at it.
Well, and it's just one of those proofs where people hear robots and sometimes they get all crazy and they think you're just trying to replace people, right? Robots are cheaper. You don't want to use people. You want to lay off workforce and just bring in robots. And most people that bring in robots or automation, it's to provide safety for their employees. It's to give robots the jobs that humans should not be doing, right? Mm-hmm. Humans don't need to be going down into the sewers and collecting poop and data from down there. We need to be analyzing it up on top of dry, clean ground.
No, but credit to that founding team. I believe the founders did go into the sewers themselves in the very early phases of this idea. So deep respect for that. But no, absolutely. And, I know I'm preaching to the choir with you, and that this is not something that everyone wants to hear. But there have been really great, robust studies done that show for each robot deployed, it actually creates more jobs. Now, do those jobs look different? Yes.
Of course.
But are those jobs more appealing than, repetitively getting carpal tunnel syndrome, placing the same part on the same part of the line day after day? Yes. Yep. And I think that's a perfect example of resisting that innovation is going to be fruitless. How can you lean into it and, make it an advantage for your company?
Yeah. And I mean, right now, workforce development is a huge issue, right? If you pulled if you pulled all of the high school students, I would say 95% of them, if given a choice, would rather learn how to program a robot and analyze the data than scoop shit. I'm just going to say it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
There might be a couple that would rather scoop. That's why I'm saying not 100%. We'll go 99%. Would rather learn how to program a robot and analyze the data.
Yeah, well, and as you know, there's this one of the many challenges with workforce and manufacturing is this perception of manufacturing as dark, dirty, and dangerous. Yep. And I think poop scooping would fall into that category as well. But again, if you can manufacture these exciting new innovations, and if Forge can tell more of these stories, I think that helps debunk that idea and attract rising young talent, because building rocket ships is pretty exciting.
Yes. Hey there. Thanks for watching the Manufacturing Alliance podcast. If you liked what you saw, click here to watch the full interview, or you can click our channel link here. But either way, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. That's it for now. Take care and God bless.